Welcome into HarritonTV's live stream of your Harriton Rams versus the Springfield Cougars. I'm Sam Ferencik.
And I'm Isaac Galhouse.
The Cougars for Springfield are currently starting off the season 5-0, ranked 25th in Pennsylvania.
The Harriton Rams have not been as fortunate when it comes to wins, but they give it their all out there.
Yes, they certainly do, Isaac. So we're going to be starting this live stream in just a couple of minutes. Until then, enjoy the audio of the band and some footage of the players on the field. So welcome into the broadcast. As I previously mentioned, the captains are currently walking out. We got Colin Sullivan, I think that's Jack Cahow, Spiros Esposito, and Moosin Dennis.
Sam, what are you thinking for this upcoming game? I think that Harriton's definitely the underdog coming into this game, but I really do believe that we can pull it out here for a win.
I think so too. So Springfield's quarterback is a senior, but this is his first year starting. Some people have said he hasn't lived up to the expectations, but in my opinion, I've watched a bunch of his film. He's been really good.
I mean, Sam, I couldn't agree more. I don't really know how 5-0 isn't living up to the expectations. He is a new quarterback, so obviously he's going to be a little worried, but with their record, it hasn't really been showing that he's very worried.
Yeah. This Springfield team is tough. You can see how many players they got. They've got tons of people here.
They also have tons of size on their lineup.
Yes, you can tell.
There's not much you can do when the other team is just massive.
Yeah, I mean, you can just see how many players they have. A bunch of Harriton players have been injured. If you look in the back, you see so many injured players. We got a guy on crutches, got a guy over there in a sling. It's just a ton of injuries. It's really unfortunate.
I mean, Sam, I've noticed ever since we've joined the Central League, there's been so many more injuries.
It's hard to be in the Central League. But
I mean, we do our best, and we do everything that we can, but sometimes it's just it's hard.
If everyone would please rise and face the flag, remove your hats, as the Harriton Pep Band, led by James Joseph, plays our national anthem.
So we were talking a lot about sizes of these schools. So Springfield is actually very similarly sized to Harriton High School, almost the same amount of kids, but they also have a really good youth program, and I think that's one of the biggest things for building a good football program.
I mean, Sam, I really couldn't agree more. There's no real youth football programs in this area. It's also out of Springfield. Their athletes are eat, sleep, repeat whatever sport they
Yeah,
play.
we've seen them in the lacrosse games. They win the championship. Well, they lost to Radnor the past three years in the state championship.
I actually think they won this year.
They won the Central League. They lost the state championship.
Yes.
But yeah, they have really great athletes coming out of here. So it looks like Harriton is gearing off for kickoff.
And the kick is up.
And, not a big kick.
Springfield ball, 1st and 10 from the Springfield 47.
Frankly, I don't know what that kick was.
Yeah, that was definitely different.
That was, yeah. I can't tell if that was an onside attempt. It didn't look like much.
Actually, our main kicker is injured, so that could be the issue.
Yeah, not surprised.
And it's up. And it's caught by number 1, Springfield, touchdown.
So number 1 on Springfield is Chris Dolan. He's tall, he's fast, he's a senior. He's really good. So that Springfield quarterback, Jackson Kennedy, number 1. This is his first year starting. He's a really solid quarterback, as we mentioned earlier. So it looks like they're going to be going for 2 here.
Springfield lines up really weird for the extra point attempt. Probably the weirdest I've ever seen. Looks like they might attempt a fake for 2. Oh, he fumbles it! The ball is down.
Wow. So that's what happens. You know, you're trying to play a trick play, some kind of joke play. You know, Harriton's not going to let that happen. They're going to force, what was that, almost a fumble there? Really great to see.
Yes, Sam. You know, I think that this Springfield team is really underestimated this Harriton team. Yes, they did just score on the first play, but to do some trickery on a 2-point conversion like that, now what if that point just loses them the game right there? It's these, you got to make smart decisions, especially earlier in the game.
Yeah, I know the Rams can go downfield. If we get a touchdown here, get the field goal, we can be leading this game early, which would be great to see. I'd love to see that happen.
If the Rams score a touchdown on this drive, this would be their first lead of the year.
Wow. So just a little bit about Springfield. So their first game of the season, they won 28-7 against a really good Cardinal O'Hara team. Second game, 48-14 against Marple. Obviously, our last stream was against them. They beat us 38-8, I believe. That's where we had our first point. And then they beat Conestoga 42-7. We lost to them last week. And then they barely beat Pencrest 36-35. That was a really great game. I was watching that one online.
Number 7 for Springfield back to kick. And the kick is in the air. And it's a touchback.
No return on the kick. It'll be Harriton ball, 1st and 10.
You know, frankly, not a lot of students out here tonight, which you never love to see, but it might be because of the rain, because of the weather. It's a little windy, it's a little cold out here.
Yeah, it's also early in the game too. Remember, Harriton students are not punctual.
Yes, we can. They're well known for that. And here comes the Harriton offense.
And the Rams take the field. 1 running back in the backfield, Johnny Hughes Lockwood. And it's a throw. It's caught! One-handed by Colin Sullivan.
What an amazing catch from a standout player. Colin Solon is really the heart of this offense, I have to say. Him and Spiros are such a good duo together. I love to see him getting more involved this early in the game. You know, Harriton struggled to use him effectively, I'll say, in the first couple of games of the season, but they're getting him started early. I love to see that.
I couldn't agree more, Sam.
Is this 4 wide receiver setup?
It's a throw from Spiros
Caught in traffic.
to number 10, who makes a great run for some extra yardage, but there is a flag on the play. It looks like a first down, but we'll see which way this flag goes.
This is a really great showing from a really strong Springfield defense, and we're able to get out here and start early.
The hold on Harriton.
Oh, that great run is brought back now. It is now around 1st and 12.
First and 13.
Here we go.
I mean, Sam, you hate to see that after a great run.
That really, as I mentioned in a couple games, it ruins your momentum going down the drive. We had two really great plays against such a good Springfield team. But, hopefully they can get it back here. But I love that first play. That was a great catch by Colin. Maybe a little overthrown, but he managed to pull that in. He's a really tall guy. He can cast some of those.
And the snap, Spiros rolls it out back. Looking for number 1. The throw's in the air. Just a little too far.
Yeah, number 1, Marcus. He is a really, really fast player. Really good. He is also I think he's the star cornerback for this team. Really great guy. Flag on the play, it seems. This Springfield band is really good. This marching band.
Yeah, they are.
They've got a lot of people. They travel well. Certainly do.
With 3 buses, you gotta.
3 buses, sure. It's more than the football team, eh? There's a big football team. Look, they got, I guess their whole JV team's on the bench, too.
Handoff to Jonah Lockwood. Gain of 2 yards. Tackled by Sam Sermata.
So in the game against Marple, ooh, someone's injured.
There's an injury on the field.
So there is an injured player on the field. We'll get you back to the game in a moment.
Sam, I heard that choir's performing in Carnegie Hall with the band.
They
Is that true?
They are. It'll be, unfortunately, we're not allowed to live stream it on HarritonTV, but we are doing a performance at the Trinity Church, I believe, in Upper East Side, maybe?
I think so, yes.
And HarritonTV will be live streaming that, and we are going to be making a documentary about the trip, so make sure to look out for that. That's going to be about in April. So a couple things about the Springfield offense while they deal with this injured player. So obviously, as I mentioned, they're led by Jackson Kennedy, number 11, first-year starter, pretty solid year. So they have 2 really good running backs. The first one's name is Brad Barber. He's a junior. He's also their kicker. He's a great guy. Probably
Isn't
go
he
to
also committed to Maryland for lacrosse?
I believe he is. Yeah, as
Great
I mentioned,
athlete,
there's a lot of correlation between lacrosse players. Obviously, we saw Brian Box in the Marple game, 4-star committed to Cornell. Then they also got Tanner Cole, who is their slot back. He squats 435 pounds.
Wow.
Benches 335.
Wow.
And guess what his 40 time is?
Does that really matter when I bench more than
4.8.
him?
That's pretty good.
He's a fast guy.
Fast guy,
If you take a squat and put it on a bench rack, I could do it.
So it looks like Moosin Dennis is coming in here to replace Jonah Hughes Lockwood as the running back. So Moosin is the really, I would say, the keystone of this defense. You know, a lot of forced fumbles this year, a lot of tackles for loss.
And player in motion, and a snap to Spiros, rolls out to the side, has Colin Sullivan open. Throws it out of bounds.
Yeah, that's a smart
Incomplete
play.
Pass, 4th down, Harriton Rams.
They bring the punt team on. Let's see what they can come up with.
And oh, they're gonna return it.
Tackled it around the Rams 45.
Springfield returns
That's a nice
the punt
tackle.
to the 44-yard line, but there is a flag on the play.
Sam, I've noticed our student section's kind of starting to fill up.
Yeah, student section E is starting to fill up. You know, we got a bunch of people in the front, but you know, I have to say, past couple of years, it's been lacking. I remember my freshman year, it was very full. Would love to see it get back to that.
Yeah, my freshman year was huge, really led by the senior class. But we'll see if they can build something up here. It is lacking a little bit. Hopefully people are on the way.
I would have to say Springfield's got more parents here than the Rams got kids watching. It's a shame.
You know, you really have to admire the band for showing up every time.
Tackled by Dennis.
So yeah, Brad Barber, starting running back. He's a junior. He's going to be tearing up the league for another year after this. He's really good.
Moose and Dennis has also been, he's a two-way player, so you know he's really putting a lot on the field for this team.
Yeah, I'd love
And
to see him.
he's a great teammate.
He is. I was told by Trey DeMarco, one of their cornerbacks that's injured right now, he is really the biggest leader on this defense. He is so good just watching him play out there. He just knows everything.
Looked like a run.
Run by Nate Romano for a Springfield first down.
Let's see what the Rams defense can come up with here. It's another run play to Brad Barber, number 7, but he's tackled it around the line of scrimmage. Great play by the Rams
I'd
defense.
love to see this from the Rams D. Start them early, get the ball back. You know, they had that touchdown at the start, but let's hold them here in this first quarter.
Springfield.
Just want to give a shout out to the entire HarritonTV crew for coming out here. They're such a pleasure to work with. Love to see it.
Another run play by the Springfield Cougars.
So that's your slot running back there. He's really good. He's the one who benches 335 pounds. Is it? That's crazy. Maybe a little inflated.
From the 20.
I mean, in this day and age, who can't bench 325?
I know, kids. They make them different these days, don't they?
Especially in Springfield, something's in that water.
I know. It's not fluoride.
Dragged out of bounds by number 18, Colin Sullivan, also a two-way player.
Couple guys there.
Get a bounds after a gain of 9 yards. Second down, Springfield. Apologies, that was a first down.
If you're another announcer in the background, that is the PA system announcer, Mr. Skolin, history teacher here at Harriton.
You know, this Springfield team has really had some great picks on music. Iron Man, love that song.
Yep. Harriton Pep Band's got to
And
get it
it
going
snapped. It's a run to the outside.
Oh,
and he's
almost.
brought down right before the goal line. Great shoestring tackle by number 22.
Yeah, you saw that. He was quick. He was going right into there. Love to see that.
Tackled by Ben Krebs.
Ooh, Ben Krebs is back.
Yeah, Matt, he's been injured for a couple weeks. His brother, Matt Krebs, is a wide receiver at the D1 school Marist. Maybe he'll commit somewhere too in the next, probably, I guess, next year.
End of this year, early next year.
Yeah.
Joni Hughes-Lockwood is also up and moving again.
Great to see him.
And it's a run through the middle, and it's a touchdown.
Yep.
Sam, what are the odds that they go for 2 here?
I think it looks like their kicking team's coming out. You know, they gotta stretch out the kicker. You know, just in case you have to make them field goals. I would say, you know, this Springfield offense is really good. You know, it's gonna be hard to stop them. Ooh, they're in the
It looks like they're looking to do the same thing again.
I do want to see what's gonna happen here.
Aiden Johnson with the touchdown.
I believe it's going to be a run up the middle. That's a legal formation. I don't know if you can do that.
I don't know. Oh, and it's gonna be a kick.
I'm not sure if that's legal.
Bruce and Dennis coming up in there. Oh my gosh, he almost blocked him.
And the extra point is good.
So in the New Hope Salisbury game, it might have been, no, it was the Bristol game earlier this season.
Yes.
Moose and Dennis actually did have a block kick. It was really great. He just came out with his arms wide open like a grizzly bear and stopped it. It's great to see.
I mean, he's been a beast. Technically, he's a three-way player playing offense, defense, and special teams.
I mean, he's got to have so much stamina out there to be able to do that. All right, kickoff. Here we go. Not a lot of space there.
Marcus Bates with the return, tackled by Nate Romano.
I see our new acting principal, Mr. Warschauer, in the crowd here, monitoring the student section. It seems I actually got the chance to interview him 2 weeks ago. If you want to see that, you can watch the first Ram Report, Season 1, Episode 1.
I mean, you like to see him taking an active role in the community.
I believe he's a wrestling coach, too.
Really?
Yeah, another wrestling coach is Mr. Gooch, who's, I believe, the quarterback coach for Harriton Rams.
Five wide receivers. Snap
Wow.
back to Spiros. Throw to number 1.
Couldn't pull him
It's dropped.
in. Shame.
Incomplete pass to Marcus Bates.
This Springfield D-line is a really, really, really solid line. It's going to be hard to run the ball for a lot here.
Screen pass outside. Run by number 10, Spencer Havey, who's brought down with about a 4-yard gain.
That's a big hit.
Spencer Havey with the catch.
Havey's really stepped up this year, I have to say.
Yes,
you know,
he
I
has.
think he's a sophomore, second year. Wasn't supposed to be starting, but you know, everyone has to move around once you start losing players.
I mean, these underclassmen have really stepped up this year when we lose a bunch of players to injuries.
Yeah.
And you really like to see that from underclassmen. It gives you hope for the future.
And they've been really great. You know, they've been some of the best players on this team. You know, the underclassmen. The future for this team is extremely bright.
Especially 3 years of varsity is amazing for anyone.
I don't think he knew that pass was coming.
I don't think he did either. Speaking from my own personal experience,
Another
3 years of
Havey.
varsity is super exciting.
Yeah,
And just being able to have that opportunity as a sophomore it's a privilege.
it is.
He also didn't just get there because of injuries. He's also a great player, and I think
is.
he would have ended up there anyways.
He is. So, what is Moose and Dennison right now? It seems like he's playing as a wide receiver.
It looks like he is lined up as a wide receiver.
Never
We have
seen that.
5 wide receivers lined up right now.
Again, oh, little motion. And
Looks like a timeout called by Harriton.
Timeout, Harriton.
and we're back.
And it looks like we're lined up to punt. Spiros Esposito on the punt.
Wow, that's a high snap.
Good kick. Great kick.
And it goes. Wow. So one of the biggest problems I addressed in my articles, which you can read on HarritonTV.com, our official website, is the special
First
teams.
and 10,
We need
Springfield
we
from the
need to be able to punt and to be able to kick
49.
better. That's a big thing, I would say.
First and 10 for the Springfield Cougars. And it's a pass to number 2. Running it up the sideline. He's pushed out of bounds by number 22. You know, number 2 also seems to have some speed for the Springfield Cougars. What do you think, Sam?
I think this whole team, it's one of the fastest shows on earth, you know. I think they call the Dolphins that, you know,
The pass to
very
Tanner
similarly
Cole.
run offense.
Knocked out of bounds by Marcus Bates. First down, Springfield.
And it's a run to number 7. Great tackle in the backfield by number 25.
Tackle for loss, it seems. Wow. Great play by Harriton. If we can get a stop here, I seriously think this defense can come up big multiple times tonight.
Barber with the carry. Tackled by Mason DeMarco.
Wow.
Mason DeMarco's been out for a couple of weeks. I'd love to see him get back. He was a great player. He's a running back for a while. I don't know if they're going to play him at running back tonight, but guess he's on the defense.
You know, they should let him ease into the game.
Yeah, definitely. After playing for a couple of weeks, you got to get your body right. You got to make sure you're good. His brother, Trey DeMarco, as I mentioned earlier, is on the sideline, broken clavicle.
Wow, Springfield player ducks under it.
And a flag.
Flag is thrown.
Pass, but there is a flag on the play.
So as I mentioned, Trey's out. He was their wide receiver and a cornerback.
Holding on the offense.
Harriton Pep Band's really got the excitement going here. More fans are filing
I mean,
in.
you know, Sam, it's important to have that excitement in games like this.
It is.
Line.
Springfield lines up. 2 outside wide receivers. 2 running
Just
backs.
second and 16, 17.
It's a handoff to Brad Barbary,
Wow.
who goes down at around the 2-yard line.
Looks like he might have tripped there.
Chris Dolan with the carry. Tackled by Ben Krebs. 3rd and goal for Springfield.
Sam, if you look at the student section, it's really starting to fill up.
I know, and 3rd down here, can we get the stop is the question. Can Harriton get the stop? Looks like we're on about the 2-yard line. This would be huge for the Harriton D to get a stop here.
I mean, you'd think here that Springfield would just run it up the middle with Brad Barber.
About to get started here.
And it was a run to Brad Barber.
It's going to be a touchdown for Springfield.
Will they try some trickery here again?
The Springfield touchdown.
You know, Sam, really, what is the point of lining up like this?
I don't know. It doesn't really seem appropriate because they failed one earlier. Are they going to fail it again?
You know, Sam, it looks like wherever Harriton lines up, they decide what they're going to do.
It looks like it's like a Kyle Shanahan type play. Flags fly.
2 flags on the play.
Penalty on Harriton.
Now let's see, do they go for 2 here? If they're going to be on probably the 2-yard line, 1-yard line here, I guess they go for 2. They could just run it in. But hopefully Harriton get a stop here.
I mean, a stop from Harriton here would be huge.
Yep. Oh, wow. 53 and 65 in the backfield going at it.
The 2-point conversion for Springfield is good.
So just in case you're wondering, the Phillies are currently down 6-0 in the top of the 3rd.
You know, I was at the Phillies game on Wednesday.
Yeah, you know, they just made the playoffs. They clinched the number 2 seed at least. They're pushing for number 1. But I think the Dodgers are currently a game up.
They're actually only a half a game up, and I think the Phillies do have the tiebreaker.
Wow.
Yeah.
Let's hear some noise on this possession. Let's go.
Harriton student section getting loud.
Why are they all up at the top? The entire student section is at the top of the bench.
I've never seen that before. I think freshmen took the freshman in the back thing a little too seriously.
I mean, you know, way to respect it. What can you say?
I don't know. Just want to give a shout out to our 2 cameramen on tonight, Tal Malice and Mac Myers.
Kick is up. And it's touchback.
So, actually, the Marple team we played 2 weeks ago, they lost to Springfield in the 2nd round of the playoffs last year.
Touchback. 1st and 10 for the Harriton Rams.
Rams are at the 20. Let's see what they can come up with.
Hopefully something big here. Hopefully. I would love to see the Rams get a 1st down on this drive, you know. Against such a good defense, this Springfield defense is really good. If we get a 1st down, I will be really happy for this Harriton team.
Throw to Spencer Havey. Oh, just barely out of his reach.
Couldn't make it.
Second and 10.
I like the look. I really like the look on the diagonal, going straight out.
You know, it's difficult because this is all their first years playing together. When you don't have that youth program, it's hard to build up that chemistry during the season.
That's definitely a big thing. You know, Springfield, especially the lacrosse and their football team, both are year-round sports for youth, and it's a big thing in Springfield.
I mean, when you travel across the country with people, you really get to know them.
Yeah, you can just tell how connected that team is.
Lateral pass to Jonah Hughes-Lockwood, who is stuffed in the backfield.
You know, Jonah Hughes-Lockwood I really like to see him on this Rams offense. You know, he got the first touchdown during the Marple game at the end with a nice, I think it was a 15-yard run for a touchdown.
Yeah. They're 1 of 2 on the year.
1 of 2, yep. The other one came last week?
Yes, against Conestoga.
They didn't make the 2-point conversion after, though.
Ooh. That's all right. It happens. I mean, the Rams really just need to build up some momentum here. They aren't down by too much.
Yeah.
He steps back, throw to Spencer Havey. Oh, those are the balls that you have to catch.
That's the Alshon Jeffrey Saints playoffs game.
And 15 for the Rams.
I mean, you just hate to see that.
Yeah. All right, let's see a good showing from the Rams defense here. Try to get a stop. Like, I would love to see a stop. Really, it would be a great showing from the defense.
Kick is up. It looks like it got a good roll, but number 1 picks it up and is running it. And he runs it back for a touchdown.
Yeah, that's their star player. You know, that's his 2nd touchdown of the night, maybe 3rd.
With the punt return for a Springfield touchdown.
Really impressive. I think we need to see a little more physicality here.
I believe they... Oh!
Barely got in.
The refs do not give them the benefit of the doubt.
I would love to see a replay on that.
Ryan Powers with the carry for the 2-point conversion.
For our fans watching at home, if you're wondering why so many players have been dropping stuff, losing their footing, it's because the field is wet. There's puddles on the sidelines. There's puddles on the track. It's a nice 70 degrees. It's a little humid. Got a little wind in here, but everything is wet.
You know, I love the rain.
I think this is from the hurricane, right? It's been coming through?
I don't believe so.
No?
I think that the hurricane is way down south of us.
Oh, well, that's my
all
apologies.
the way down, like, below Florida.
Oh, wow.
So I don't think this is from the hurricane.
Not a hurricane expert, I guess.
There is a tropical storm, Isaac, but it's heading towards England.
Oh, wow. Oh,
yeah.
Wow. A little fake out?
Yep, little fake out.
I don't know.
No, you don't really see them form very much there.
Yeah.
It's weird. Kick
wow.
is up.
That's a kickoff.
High kick. Grabs by number 1. Dodges one player, runs up the sideline, and runs out of bounds at around the 18.
Bates is a great player, you know. He's the great cornerback on this team. He's small, but he will get in there. He'll cause forced incompletions. Love to see it. I believe the only interception this Rams team has so far is number 3, Trey DeMarco against Radnor.
Yes, that is their only one in the year.
That was great. Diving up, caught the ball, gave the Rams great field position. They weren't able to convert on that drive, though.
You know, I'm really hoping for a touchdown out of this drive. It would be a real motivation builder for this team.
I really want to see a first down. I want to see get the run game started. I know they've got a big defensive line, but I think we could.
Spiros chips it out to Colin Sullivan, who makes a run up the middle and almost breaks free, but his shoestring tackle at about the 22.
I think he could have. That could have been a touchdown if he broke free.
Yes,
that
I really
touchdown.
believe so.
Again, Colin's coming up big.
Even for his big size, he can still move.
Yeah, he's like a little gymnast out there, running around, dodging tackles. Love to see it. What a great game.
He's really a key player for this team.
Yes.
What do you think his war is?
Probably a. Like, can you have war if you haven't won a game or no? I don't know. 25 seconds left on the play clock in the first quarter.
Pass outside to Spencer Havey, who gets a block and gets about 3 yards. About 1 yard away from a first down.
It's going to bring us to the end of the quarter.
Tackled by Luke Valerio.
It actually looks like they're going to try and run one more play.
Oh, wow. 6 seconds, 5 seconds, 4.
And they call a timeout.
Did they really call a timeout with 1 second left on the game clock?
I guess they want to make one more final big play. Let's see what they can come up with
Are they
here.
even going to be able to get the ball off?
Who knows?
And
no, they are not.
Oh,
no, it was a substitution from Springfield.
I don't get why you do that. Got about 1 second left on the play clock.
We were just informed up in the box that Jim O'Connor, your car lights are on. Mr.
Jim, your car lights are on.
If any of you know Jim O'Connor, please call him right now and tell him his car lights are on.
What a shame, Jim.
I think
Come
we're going to see
on.
a dad running away right now in just a couple of seconds.
Looks like they're about ready to get started again.
All right, the Rams are lined up here. The refs are talking. I don't really know what about, but they're talking. Looks like whatever they're talking about's now over, and here we go. All right, Spiros taking the snap. He looks. Oh, pass deflected. Oh, and intercepted by the Springfield. I believe that's number 9 on Springfield. That's a really nice interception.
Esposito's ball is intercepted by Jamie Stevenson.
Jamie Stevenson. That's the guy who intercepted it. What a great play.
First down from the Harriton 15.
I don't know who exactly, but one of the defensive players seemed to have gotten his hand up and was able to deflect it up in time for number 5 to catch it. And here's our replay right now. Wow, what a great catch. All right, Springfield offense sets up. And given off to number 7 on the Springfield, and it's going to be taken down around the 10-yard line.
Carried by Brad Barber, tackled by a gaggle of Rams.
And it's going to be taken down. Oh, wow. Maybe on the 1-yard line. Oh, are they going to call it a touchdown? No.
Pitch to Luke Valerio, held up by the Rams defense.
All right, I'm back.
So number 53, you may see he is near the ball right now. So that is a new player to the team, Jordan Rajan White. He's on the O-line. He's on the D-line. He stepped into a big role this year, and he's succeeding at it.
Springfield lined up at the 1. And they run it, and it is good. That puts them at a 35, which means this clock is running.
Yep.
Ooh.
Right.
Phillies are down 6-0 right now.
Still 6-0. The Dodgers aren't on until 8:10, but we'll update you on their score once it started for the lead for the NL.
And the kick for Springfield is good.
Their kicker really made it look effortless. He just walked up there and kicked it. Wow.
Good.
Now it's over 35. It should be running clock. Sam, it's awfully cold up here.
It is getting cold up here. The wind is coming in. You know, it felt nice when we were setting up, but
Give me a second.
All right, well, Springfield is going to set up to kick off. Number 7. Harriton Pep Band currently playing Sweet Caroline. Great rendition of it. And he kicks it off. Wow, that's a great kick. And it's going to be a touchback. Landed at the 1. Took a Harriton roll there.
Kick with a touchback. It'll be Harriton first down from the 20. Let's hear it, fans.
You know, you do wonder, does the Springfield kicker want to get a touchback, or do they want to take their chances? Because you know this Springfield special teams unit is going to be good. And we haven't seen much of them tonight, but they're going to be good. And they'll come up big in the big scenarios. Sweet Caroline. Mentioned it. Yeah. It's a great song.
Whenever he asks what song we should play, I always yell Sweet Caroline.
It's a great song, you know?
Beautiful song.
The chorus, wow.
Hands
Who doesn't play that? Boston plays that?
touching
Red Sox play it, right?
hands,
Yeah.
reaching out,
I think that's enough.
touching me.
Nice pass.
Oh, great pass to number 1, Marcus Bates.
Doesn't seem to get any yardage there.
Da-da-da, Sweet Caroline. Ba, ba, ba.
Marcus Bates. Second down, Rams.
What can they come up with here? 2nd and 13 for the Rams. 2nd and 9, correction.
Yep. So tune in, stay tuned for the A&S Media halftime show presented by HarritonTV. Oh, wow.
Pass knocked down by number 64.
So the halftime show will start about 5 minutes into halftime. We'll have me and Trey DeMarco, who's currently an injured player, wide receiver and cornerback on the Rams, and we're going to be talking about the game and other games around the league and what we think of Harriton as a whole.
I've never been more excited for that, to be honest.
It's going to be exciting. Can we get you something here on the third down? Can we get... It's 3rd and 9. It's 3rd and 14. Do you think we're going to get anything? I really hope so.
Yes! It's going to be a throw to Colin Sullivan.
All right, let's see.
Snap to Spiros. Flicks it outside to Jonah Hughes-Lockwood, who has some running room, but he's pushed out of bounds.
Shame.
Looks like they're going to have to punt again.
Pitch to Colin Sullivan, who runs out of bounds. Pick up of 4 yards.
Oh, are they going to
4th
go for
down,
it?
Rams.
Looks like they're going for it.
Might be. They are going to go for it. 4th down. I mean, you could punt it, but, you know, I think...
Punting it from there does you no good.
Yeah, I mean, with the special teams unit, you see they're punting at 10 yards. And intercepted.
And it's intercepted by number
going
1.
For his 3rd touchdown of the day. And
Cuts outside 3 separate times. Ryan Block is
running
chasing after him, but he does not quite get there.
Touchdown.
Pass is picked off and returned for a touchdown by Chris Dolan. Touchdown, Springfield.
Chris Dolan has been really electric tonight. I mentioned that he's going to be a threat coming into the game, and that's exactly what he was. So that replay on the screen, you can see the interception. Really nice interception from here. Not a great pass from Spiros, unfortunately. I think he was looking for number 10. It's that Spencer Havey on the Harriton's offense. Was not able to get it there. And kick is good.
I noticed that Brad Barber is their kicker, too.
He is. He's playing multi-roles, and he's really good at kicking.
I mean, what an athlete, really.
You know, you saw those kickoffs. He's kicking it 50 yards.
50 to 60 yards, yeah.
That's crazy. What a leg.
It is Springfield's kickoff.
Eight minutes left in the quarter. Wow.
Great kick, fumbled by Spencer Havey.
Sean Jackson come?
Oh. Brought down at around the 12.
Number 16 on the Springfield.
Spencer Havey tackled by Evan DeBlasi. First down, Rams.
Those kicks are really hard to catch, especially when it's raining. You know, you see that
Yeah.
in the big leagues.
That ball is wet.
That ball's wet. You're coming down. It's going fast. You saw that kickoff. It's fast. It's far. It's a really nice play.
Harriton lines up, 5 wide receivers. Snap, thrown outside to Spencer Havey, who gets a couple yards but is slammed down.
That's a big hit.
That is a big hit.
Pass is complete to Spencer Havey.
Got about 3 yards on that play.
Tackled by
It looks like there is a Springfield player that is slow to get up.
Rams.
Halftime show.
Well, yeah, it looks like the Springfield marching band's heading up for a halftime show, on the Harriton field.
Yes. The Harriton band does not have a halftime show, so we always let the away band do it.
It's nice. You know, I was at a UCLA game last year, and they let, forget what school it was, but the other team had a great halftime show. Love to see it.
Pep Band currently playing Industry Baby. I actually voted to have this one removed. But
Really? You don't
they
like it?
they didn't accept it.
Well,
They don't play enough of it. Watch where they cut off.
okay, I will. And handoff. Hughes Lockwood.
And he's stuffed at the line of scrimmage. Actually, he
D-line
got a
strong.
little bit there.
Yeah, that D-line is so strong.
Yes.
Carried by Jonah Lockwood. Third down, Rams.
Just again, I want to give a shout out to the entire Harriton TV crew, all the freshmen, all the new people that came out today. They're doing great. Love to see it.
Outside to Colin Sullivan. Tackled down at about the line of scrimmage. It is now
Pass
4th down.
complete to Colin Sullivan.
I want to see Harriton go for something big
2
here.
yards.
A big shot.
I want to see Harriton on a go route and get to the end zone.
I don't know how long Spears can throw, but I want to see Collivan get open and try to catch something. You know, I would give it.
They're going for these short gains that just isn't working, so I think that they need to try and switch it up a little bit. Go for something a little more risky.
I agree. Score is currently 43-0, so you know, might as well try.
And it's only the first half.
Yep. So with that last touchdown, so currently the most points Springfield has scored in a game is 48 against Marple, and they've currently have a score differential of I think 120.
Rolls outside. Number 1 is
Oh,
open.
wow, he's deep.
throwing for it. Caught by number 1.
Marcus Bates!
He's running. They caught up to him. Oh. He's called down. He is called down.
That's what I said. You got to go for the deep shot.
Wow.
You
See,
have to
that's
go
what
for
we
the deep
needed.
shot. That's what we needed. You love to see Spiros' arm here. Let's get a replay of that. Wow. Just barely tackled. That's the play of the game.
I mean, that was a beautiful play. Beautiful throw by Spiros. Beautiful run by number 1, Marcus Bates.
Can they get the touchdown?
Can they? This is the best field position they've been in all game. Snap. And it's a flip out to Jonah Hughes Lockwood, who stuffed it about the line of scrimmage.
We have to. If we see a touchdown here, I'm gonna be beyond excited.
I couldn't agree more.
It's gonna be great. Spiros chant going on in the crowd.
He moves outside. Great block play, Jonah Hughes Lockwood. Oh, just overthrown. Great route, great throw. Just couldn't make that connection.
Pass to Marcus Marcus Bates incomplete. Second down, Rams.
So what do you run here on second down? Do you look for the passing game, which is the only reason we're in this position? The passing game, the running game really hasn't gotten anything. They're getting stuffed up by the D-line. Or do you try to run it? Jonah Hughes-Lockwood.
I really think that you give a pass
Houston
here.
Dennis at fullback.
I think a run here isn't going to break through.
Second down, or third down actually. You got time.
Throw outside to Moose and Dennis. And he's in for the touchdown!
Touchdown, Rams!
Yeah!
This is one of the best defenses in the Central League. We're going to get a replay right now. You can see the flick right off to Moose and Dennis and just getting through everybody, and he's in for the touchdown. Harriton flags are flying. Electric environment here at Ferguson.
They go for
Field.
2. It's a throw. Oh, dropped by Moose and Dennis.
Try to run the same play, didn't work, but we got the points. We got a touchdown. Couldn't be prouder.
The 2-point attempt is no good, but Harriton, touchdown!
Go Rams! I think that's the momentum the Rams needed to get this offense started. Let's score again. Let's stop them here on this drive. Score again. Get a touchdown again.
I mean, Sam, I've never seen something greater than that. I mean, that was beautifully drawn up. Beautiful throw by Spiros. Beautiful execution by Moose and Dennis.
Wow.
I mean, are we back in this game?
Yeah, hope we get someone got a photo of that one. Just for reference, Conestoga scored 7 points to get them. So far, we're at 6 before halftime. And Ridley only scored 6 against them, too.
Onside kick didn't quite work out. He just drops.
Never does. I don't think they've recovered one this year. Their kicker's injured, obviously, so they have to go for the onside kick, but it's a shame.
They cannot do much more.
With their kickoff return. First down, Springfield.
Is that a fumble by Springfield?
Fumble. Recovered by Ryan Powers. Second down, Springfield.
It's good. 2nd and 10, Can we get the stop here?
I think that we can here. On a second and 11, actually.
Defense chance started in the crowd. So I hate to jinx it, but the weather's really holding up here. Not a drop of rain I felt.
I mean, I haven't seen any yet.
I think it's going to start later in the game, but hopefully it doesn't start at all so our equipment doesn't get wet. Really nice tackle.
Keith Bradley with the run, tackled by Jonah Lockwood. Third down, Springfield. Let's go Rams.
3rd and around 5.
Oh.
It's an outside run, and he's brought down in the backfield by Colin Sullivan.
Wow, what a player.
Boyle Mason with the carry. Tackled by Colin Sullivan.
4th down here. Are they going to go for it? Let's hope not. So is this the first 4th down for Springfield of the night?
I think it is.
And they're
And
gonna
I
go
think
for
that they are confident they can get it.
Great
They do
field
have a
position to
one-on-one
stop
matchup with Aiden number
Great field
6.
position if we stop him here. Great.
Number 6, Zach Frieden, is on the quarterback move. And they get the first down.
Yeah.
Run up the middle.
D-line's we gotta be able to stop that. You know, you gotta be able to stuff him in there, right down the middle.
Luke Valeriero with the carry. First down, Springfield.
Two minutes 30 on the clock.
Run up the middle by Springfield. Brought down at around the line of scrimmage.
Keith Bradley with the carry. Tackled by Mason DeMarco.
I still can't get over that Marcus Bates catch. That was
That was
great.
amazing.
That was
I
great.
mean, you know his heart was racing there, seeing open green ahead of him, but still being able to concentrate on the task at hand.
You know, if Springfield goes far in the playoffs, that will probably be one of the biggest plays of the season.
Probably. Great hit, great tackle. Sadly, they didn't get a gain and maybe a first down.
TJ Valetti with the carry. Tackled by Musin Dennis.
You can just see how big these Springfield guys are. As I mentioned earlier, that one guy benching 235, squatting 315. You know, they're big. They're hitting the weight room in the offseason. You can see they're getting those extra yards. Yards after the catch are great.
I mean, dedication is not what this Harriton team lacks. I know a lot of people that are very dedicated to this sport.
Yeah, I see them in the offseason. You see them in the gym hallway. They're working out. They're doing wall squats. It's great to see.
But it's difficult when you're in the Central League. These other teams, there's only so much you can do, and these other teams have the genetics, the size, and the skill.
I think Harriton's in this rebuilding phase right now, and they're going to be good. You see these freshmen, they're going to be good.
First down.
I mean, just look at the sideline difference.
We got to get more players out here. Couple yards.
$20 left.
Bradley again with the carry.
Once again, the ANS Media halftime show presented by Harriton TV will begin 5 minutes
Alexander
after halftime
Yoon.
starts. That will be me and Trey DeMarco, a Harriton football player who is currently injured.
Got one.
And at the end,
And welcome to the halftime show brought to you by ANS Media. Coming soon.
Harriton
your seats and dance, dance, dance with us. Playing Lady Gaga's Poker Face, the one and only, the Springfield High School Cougar Marching Band. If you're not grooving yet, this one is guaranteed to get you off your feet. Here is Bruno Mars Doo-Wop and James Brown and Fuse, Runaway Baby.
Everything has been going as planned.
Welcome into the A&F Media Halftime Show. My name is Sam Forensic. I'm here with outside linebacker and wide receiver Trey DeMarco, currently injured. So Trey, what did you think of that first half? We got a touchdown against this great defense. What do you think?
Well, I can't say things have been going perfectly for the Rams here tonight, but there are definitely things that have been going well. I mean, we're playing one of the best teams in the state, but we saw that huge pass by number 1 Marcus Bates, thrown by Spiros Esposito, number 12, That really picks up the team, we can't hang our heads the whole game.
So Moose and Dennis is a defensive player. He's one of the best players on defense. Is the best defensive player we have. But he got that touchdown. What would you say about his role on the offense?
I mean, something that just that's the guy you want when we talk about captains on this team. I mean, we rally around him. He really is the leader of the team.
He is. So obviously there've been a lot of injuries this season. You included. I know someone got a concussion, someone broke their foot, all these different injuries. How have different freshmen stepped up and sophomores to fill the role of these upperclassmen who have been going out?
Yeah, I mean, the underclassmen really have been filling big shoes. We have a ton of freshmen coming up, not even sophomores, freshmen, first year playing, but they haven't been disappointing.
Yeah.
We see 66, Finn McLeod, number 7, 66 Kingston.
Avey's a sophomore now? Spencer Avey. He's good.
Oh, Spencer Avey is a sophomore. He's been starting the whole season. He's been great.
Yeah.
But yeah, big roles to fill.
Big roles. What would you say about this potential for this team? You see those freshmen are doing great out there against one of the best teams I think I've ever watched in person in high school football.
I mean, I've been on this team for now 3 years. I've never seen potential like this. I mean, number 7, Finn McLeod, amazing line talent, big players. We haven't had this all the time, and it's really great change.
So obviously this year Harriton got a brand new coach. They took one he was from Lower Marion, right?
Our rival.
What would you say? How has the culture changed for the Rams in the locker room from last year and previous years for the Rams?
I mean, entirely.
Yeah.
Right? I mean, just holding people accountable, just getting better, leadership roles. I mean, people just know how to do it now. Last year, I mean, out of Centrally, we played a little bit worse teams. We got better record, better scores. But, I mean, with this new coach, he's really, even though the score doesn't look that great, he's really changed the team completely.
Yeah, I think this is one of those rebuilding eras we're seeing right now where they're going to get better. It only gets better from here. Although, Rams are 0-5 right now. What's the message in the locker room right now about that regarding the wins and losses?
Get better. Really is just get better because we are, as you said, rebuilding era. I think this season isn't really the one that we're going to look at as our best.
Yeah.
There's much more to come, with these younger guys stepping into big roles. That's experience and just going to make them better when they're older.
And a quick final question. What are you looking forward to your senior season, your last year here? What are you looking forward to the next year? Obviously, you're losing Moose and Dennis. You're losing Marcus Bates. You're losing a couple big pieces of this offense.
Like some of those guys you just said, I think when I hear those names, I think captains of this team. And next year, I'm really looking forward to a leadership role. I just want to, and just playing under this head coach. He's been great.
I've heard it.
Yeah.
All right, so that's going to end it all for the A&S Media Halftime Show. I'm Sam Forensic, here with Trey DeMarco. We're going to get back to the broadcasting in about 2 minutes once the players come out. Thank you guys for watching, and we'll get you back to the game in a couple of minutes.
Thank you.
tuned in. I enjoyed it. I'm excited for this half.
So our next ANSBD halftime show will be taking place on the homecoming game just 2 weeks here now, is it?
Yes, I believe so. Actually, a little over that because homecoming's on the 19th. So 3 weeks. 3 weeks.
Everything's going to be set up nicely. Make sure you tune into that live stream. It's going to be great.
I believe commentators are wearing suits that game.
We are. I hope it's subbing in for Thomas Crook.
Let's see what Spencer Havey can come up with. I feel like he was down, but
Fumble by Harriton.
I believe it was a forward pass.
Returned by Springfield to the 1-yard line. The timeout on the field.
Looks like there's an injured player for Springfield on the field. You love to see him get back up, Sam. I believe so. Brad Barber's had a crazy game. I think they're just going to run it to him.
First and goal for the Springfield Cougars.
You know, you'd think they'd just run it to Brad Barber here, but he's not on the field right now. Yes.
Ryan Powers with the sneak. Touchdown, Springfield.
It's actually only 49-6 after this.
Scoreboard, blank.
Springfield lines up to kick. Again, Brad Barber is not on the field. And it's blocked
The kick by
Ben
Gilmore
Krebs
is blocked.
and Musa Dennis.
I think Ben Krebs may have gotten a little bit out of there.
I said that.
Musa Dennis and Ben Krebs are actually there. Again, his brothers who work for the Bears. Musa Dennis. Great to see those two really connected.
I've heard Musin's actually coming out for lacrosse.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
That's gonna be interesting to see. You know, he's gonna be neat on the lacrosse track. I feel short stick DVD. It's gonna be good.
I mean, you know, that's a position where we've lacked in the past couple of years.
Yeah, Rams lacrosse. I have a feeling they're gonna be good this year. They moved Rams lacrosse down to 2A, so they're now in 2A. Hopefully some easier competition. Still Central League competition. It's one of the best lacrosse leagues in the world. It's gonna be fun.
I do believe we still play Marple, Garnet, Radnor, and all them.
Marvel's 2A.
It is just more,
It's easy to make 2A.
yes. I think we still play some of the same teams. What a kick. Fumbled by number 1. And he runs it up the middle. Breaks a gap, but he gets tackled around the 25.
Marcus Bates with the return. Tackled by Zaire Colbreath. First down, Rams.
No, I just want to talk about the halftime show from the marching band over at Springfield. That was one of the best I've ever seen. I've seen some other ones; they're good, but this is really, really good.
It's no blue band, but the band is blue.
What a sound!
Snap back to Spiros. Throw outside to Spencer Havey, and he's taken down with about a 2-yard, 3-yard gain.
Pass to Andrew Havey.
And snap back to Spiros. Decides to take it himself. Kind of dragged down by the face mask. Yep, there we go.
Seemed like Jalen Hurts of it.
Carried by Spiros Esposito.
Some would say it was a little Mahomey.
There is a
I hate that.
So for anyone wondering, right now the Washington Nationals are up 7-0 against the Philadelphia Phillies in the bottom of the seventh, and the Los Angeles Dodgers are up 2-1 against the Colorado Rockies in the top of the second. And the Brewers are up 4-0 against the Mets in the bottom.
Looks like the Rams got a nice 15-yard penalty there. Let's see if they can make something out of this drive.
Yeah, the field's definitely getting drier. Hasn't rained in a little bit. I feel a little down front, but not that much right now. Ball's kind of nice and slippery and
It's really just a little misty, a little humid. Tad bit cold.
the second half should go a little faster.
Snap back to Spiros. Screen pass to Spencer Havey. He's running it. He's got blockers. Brought down with about a gain of 4.
Amy's really in all these screenplays. He's drawing up a lot of plays for Amy.
pass complete to Spencer Havey.
More targets than Sullivan.
Tackled by
You know, I think so.
Jameer Marshall. Second down, Harriton.
Handoff. Scuffed at the line of scrimmage.
Carried by
I mean, Sam, the run game has just not been working for them recently.
tackled
Last time I said we should throw the ball, we threw it and we got
Third
60
down,
yards.
Rams.
So throw the ball. I just saw someone in the crowd. Peyton Manning was here.
Drops back. It's thrown. Oh. Looking for Jonah Hughes Lockwood.
Pass attempt by Esposito is incomplete.
Pass the line.
Fourth down, Rams.
throw, and it's picked off by number 43.
Esposito's pass is picked off by Keith Bradley. First down, Springfield.
I mean, you never like to see a pick thrown. And that's my second pack of Skittles I finished. Brought down with a gain of 3.
Tally Lewis with the carry. Tackled by Finn McLeod. Second down, Springfield.
Finn McLeod is a freshman, yes. Is that Mr. Mack in Springfield gear? Ah. My apologies. Looks like they got the first down there with a gain of around 5.
TJ Valetti picks up the first down for Springfield. Mike Neville with the carry, tackled by Marshall Zafiru and Finn McLeod. Third down.
2 underclassmen there. Actually, no. Marshall is a junior. Finn McLeod is a freshman. Wow. He's on fire. You know what I'm saying? The Phillies game on Wednesday, there was so much action. So many hits. Yes. They won 9-6. Great game. You know, they actually had 3 runs in the first quarter, which I think helped them win the whole. First inning. Sorry, I was in football mode.
For Springfield.
And it's a run, and they're stopped at the line of scrimmage. Sam, what's your favorite Lady Gaga song? Lady Gaga song.
It's going to give a second down for Springfield.
With the what? I want your bad romance. Yes. Good choice, good choice. I heard you like Coldplay a lot. What's your favorite Coldplay song? Wow. I mean, it's a classic. They did. Hoping.
And that is the end of the third quarter.
Yes, they do the third quarter show. And here they come. Harriton Ram Chops. The Springfield. Oh, it looks like they're going to do a little battle here. It's a shame our cymbals aren't very good.
TJ Valetti with the carry. Tackled by Carter Smith. Third down, Springfield.
And touchdown, Springfield.
John Hopkins with the carry and the touchdown.
Let's see what Springfield comes up with here. Maybe their cymbals can be on time. They are. Oh, they're in the pocket. Oh my God. What is this melody? Where did this come from? Offsides defense. I think they're going to decline that penalty.
Extra point is good. There's a flag on the play. Harriton
They are not. Are they trying to ice the kicker here? They kind of cooked. Let's see if the cymbals can be on time here.
Let's see if you can make this game. So make it a 56-6 ball. This is my favorite. This is my favorite one. And the kick. Oh, and it's good.
And the extra point is good.
Why can our cymbals not stay on time? I mean, do they need my help? You know, I really think that they need to put Julian on the 4-drum kit. He's also really good at guitar and the bass. Springfield's getting groovy.
That's a nice kick. Easy returning.
Havey returning, goes out to the sideline. And he stopped at about the 27-yard line as he dives for extra yardage.
Spencer Havey with the carry. Tackled by Evan Herzig.
They should be. You know, this is actually not the most that Harriton has ever been down by this year. One more touchdown from Springfield and it will be.
Well, this is a really good team.
Yes, this Springfield team is... Whoa, Garnet Valley. Garnet's really good. Springfield Garnet, yes it will be. It appears so.
Finn McLeod with the carry. Loss of 2 yards. Second down.
Looks like they're putting in some of the newer players to try and give them experience. Oh my God!
Penalty on the play. Still second down.
And the snap from Harriton, thrown to number 24.
Joey Mena completes the pass to
The new quarterback, Joey Mena.
Marshall Zaffirio. Penalty on Harriton. Second down.
And they're creating the arch. Dragged down by his toes.
Spencer Havey with the catch. Tackled by Evan Herzig.
And it's caught.
Joey Mena pass caught by Colin Sullivan. Tackled by a team of Cougars.
Cougars or goobers, did he just say? Flag is down. Harriton does get the first down. There is a flag on the play.
But there is a flag on the play.
And it is on Harriton. 5-yard penalty, which makes this 4th down so much harder. It really is. You know, you get that 1st down. Oh! Almost a great play to Colin Sullivan.
Pass incomplete. Turnover on down.
And the Harriton Ram Chops are going back to their cage.
Let's hear it for the Harriton and Springfield drum lines.
And they do get a 1st down here.
Carry by Tally Lewis.
You know, as the game is coming to a close, I want to thank all the Harriton TV members for coming out here and helping us live.
It's going to be 2nd down for Springfield.
Everyone came out, really showed up, made this live stream.
Anyone specific you want to highlight?
I want to thank Dylan DiMartino. You know, we've never done it before, and it turned out great. And I think this live stream's great, and I hope everyone's enjoyed it. And I also want to thank my co-commentator Isaac Galehouse.
Why do you want to thank him?
It's always fun commentating.
Say some good things.
TJ Valetti with the carry.
20 left on the game clock.
I want to thank my co-commentator Sam.
Springfield 1st down.
That's
I've
it.
done this before, but Thomas
You know, I think you came in and you did great.
he's off the Penn State game.
You know, I was at the Penn State game last week. Always fun to go up there.
It is. It's a great team. Glad we got Barkley, Penn State.
Yep.
He got injured.
I actually have a picture of me with Barkley his sophomore year at Penn State.
Crazy.
Yep.
Wow.
I'm little. I was little.
You were.
I was like the height of his waist.
He's kind of those huge.
Yes, he is. I was smaller than his quad. I was also there for the Iowa game when he hurdled.
Wow. Oh,
Yep.
wow, that was big.
hmm
That's going to bring us down to 35 seconds on the game clock.
You know, you haven't really lived till you see